Hello, welcome to Confessions of a Libtard, where we spit facts. I'm your host, Frida Voitura, and I am your token Libtard. So, just giving some videos so you guys can understand basically, really what's, a method to my madness, if you will. And there's a lot, if you will, that we have to go through before I can say anything. But again, the questioning is honestly a form of respect. It is not to push something down your throat, and it is to allow for space. If we're constantly giving a direction and we don't allow for people who have different views to come around the table, if we're constantly attacking each other, which by the way is a fallacy, then we're not going to get anything around. So rather than direct you in like direction, the point was to create questions and really to teach us when we're learning and when we don't know, even if anyone, obviously many of you are teachers too, and it's just like, it's questioning. It's the art of questioning. Socrates, it's the most basic, if you will, element. That's a form of respect, that I'm not trying to manipulate you. And I'm telling everyone to pause, including myself. And you'll also notice I always talk we, and I was asked actually by people that who do you mean by we? And that it was, what is this, a royal? No, guys, it's not. Please stop assuming just negative on the first glance. I'm not telling you not to be suspicious, but please stop doing that. I'm a teacher, particularly my first subject is math in teaching, okay? Taught history, whatever, a bunch of other subjects, but mostly math. When we are teaching when we are teaching, it's the concept of inclusion, all right? And also, it's really to create a safe environment for everyone, but also for yourself. So when you're teaching, you're constantly in the front of the room. You don't want to be seen as a dictator or lecturer. So it gets all of us into the culture of, like, for me, for example, of modeling my thinking. Okay, so then I have to think, okay, if I was there, if I didn't, I walk through, I feel I'm with you in the experience. So it's not an insult, it's not meant as condescending, it's actually another form of respect. It is also to say, often in life we think we're the first people to say something, or we think that something that we did it, but we heard it somewhere else. We just have to understand human psychology. So when I say we, it's because I don't like to say I feel like that's a little bit, I don't know, self-centered. I know people say, oh, you're overreacting. Yeah, but it's just like we. Who is we? Anyone that identifies or shares my opinion. You are welcome. So other than that, those are a little bit of the questions answered. Thank you and have a wonderful night.